And that brings us to chapter 17, a man named Ryker. They are, as they're making their journey, they're going to stop at the Isle of Ruma. They do have everything that they need to go ahead and look for the World Serpent. They have the rune stone, they have the scale, they have the occult compass. So they're ready to go on the prowl. Devlin has agreed to help them a while longer. He's pretty hesitant about it, but essentially understands the importance of it. So he's signed up along with his crew, which would be a major boost to the guild. We do also learn that Evianna is really struggling with nightmares from her sister, which I think is kind of a common theme. We've seen, her struggling just a lot in dealing with her sister's death and feeling responsible and being away from home. So she's even struggling at night with that as well.
I just want to make a quick note of Evianna having these nightmares, and I'm not trying to downplay that what she's gone through has struggled. I just want to say the irony of her having nightmares but being bonded to a nightmare.
She's plagued by them in more ways than one.
Yes.
Volke ends up telling Atty about the marriage proposal with Evianna, and Atty has probably the best reaction you can have to that, and she understands that Evianna really just needs somebody so that she isn't mad that it happened, which I don't really understand that logic. I would be kind of furious at Volke if I were her, but good for her.
Right? I would be pretty furious too. Be like, what do you mean?
You were almost betrothed?
And just to be like, she needs somebody right now. Like, it's a fling. She's just a little young pup. She'll grow out of it.
Yeah, the most just empathetic response I think you could have with that. They are able to use the shadows, and with the shadow stepping, everybody's able to get to Gentel. And there is a man who we saw before with Eventide. His name is Ryker. He does not have a last name. So it's no James Bond there. And he is going to be the future World Serpent Arcanist.
I wonder if he doesn't have a last name or if the last name is being withheld.
It's curious.
All right. We do want to thank you guys for listening, and we will catch you guys next week. I know that we are getting close to Labyrinth Arcanist. I know Shami said that in the next couple months from this airing. I know she's working on a new book called 6 Words. I believe this is not something that's going to be indie published, but through a publishing house. I know she is working on it, though. She doesn't have a release date yet, but the cover looks really awesome. It's got a dragon on the front. I love dragons.
Love dragons.
Like, if you have the name dragon or a picture of a dragon on the book, I'm probably going to read it.
It's worth a read.
And with that, thank you all, and we'll see you next week.
Eric, Scott, and I want to thank everyone for listening today. We post a new episode every Wednesday morning at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, and 8 Pacific Standard Time. We are on all podcasting platforms and are also on YouTube as well for video. After the additional episode airs, we post chapter-by-chapter videos every day in a smaller, easier-to-digest format. We do want to give a special shout-out to the final member of our team, Dan Mackison, one of the admins for the Frith Chronicles Wiki, link listed below, and doing his best to keep everything running smoothly behind the scenes. If you want to reach out to us, you can email us at frithguildpod@gmail.com or on Facebook or any other social media by searching for Frith Guild Podcast. Just to remind everybody, we have links to everything in the description below on both the podcast and YouTube.